Well, an entertaining game here, the second half of this doubleheader on CN 900. Wish we had better news for you, but Northern Michigan, this young team, finds a way to come in, Joe Abramson, and knock off the Warriors by a score of 75-71. Entertaining game, lots of highlights. Let's get to some of those highlights now, huh?
Take a look first half. And say this game, nobody ever really led by a ton. This was back and forth. You see early on, Sam Taylor gets it going. Hey, the guy only had 6 points. That was 3 of them.
Well, and Isaiah Johnson was a guy who provided a spark, and then Naba Eccles, what can you say about this guy? He's only a freshman. We're going to have to see him for the next few years.
25 points on 8 of 14, and then, hey, Marcus Moore, he just fills up the stat sheet, 16 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists.
Strong game for Marcus, to say the very least, and Chuck Key. They kept getting it into Chuck Key, and Chuck responds late in that first half with a big bucket there.
Chuck Key with a double-double, 16 points, 11 boards, add 2 blocks to that. And Mike Lewis, a welcome back Mike Lewis. 20 points, 11 rebounds, 7 for 11. In fact, we'll get into that a little bit more in a second. But he and Marcus Moore were the shooting stars for this team. How about Marcus Moore here to Mike Lewis?
Yeah, it's a great feed, great look up and in. And, you know, the first half, back and forth. And then the second half, you know, Northern started to take control.
You know, nice block there by Chuck Key. Marcus Moore off and running. High Glasser, nice soft off the glass. He's good in transition. I love the ball in his hands.
Miss there, and look at Lewis inside.
He's just stronger than you. That's the deal. You go up against him, he's stronger than you.
Yeah. Naba Eccles again.
Oh, boy.
Just, boy, and how many times did he do it right at the very end of a shot clock?
That last one that you saw, 1 second on the shot clock when he did it. And then down here, nice dish down low to Brett Brandstrom.
Brandstrom with a couple of big buckets late. Isaiah Johnson, you heard Coach Greer talk about him. He did some work today as well.
Yeah, 17 points, 4 assists, as we mentioned before. And then how about this 3? Metelsky, 3 for 7 from downtown.
Just too much today. Jordan Perez with that righty floater. Yep. Too much number 1. I mean, that's the guy that if you were to give a player of the game away, you have no choice but to give it to Naba.
Oh my gosh, it's him. I mean, 8 for 14. He was huge. And you look at that shooting, and I want to break down the Warriors. We talked about it before, but Marcus Moore and Mike Lewis, they're 12 for 18. The rest of the team is 14 for 57. Somebody's got to make some shots. They're getting a lot of rebounds, but a lot of those are offensive. The Warriors had 24 offensive rebounds. You know why they had 24 offensive rebounds? Because they missed a million shots. They had more offensive rebounds than defensive rebounds. You got to stop them on the other side. And then the three-point field goals, hey, Northern was hitting them. And Northern got a lot of blocks. I mean, they established that 15 seconds in when Perez got 3 blocks on 1 possession.
Well, the ladies found a way to win the first game. Unfortunately, the fellas can't make it a clean sweep, but the Warriors will be back in action here, right here on CN 900, as a matter of fact, in 12 days, and we'd love to have you. Thanks for inviting us into your homes right now, as it is. Joe, always a pleasure to work with you, my friend. For our great staff, Greg Schultz, Tony Ortiz, my broadcast partner, Joe Abramson, I'm Sean Belegian saying, we'll see you in 12 days. Northwood, in-town, doubleheader, right here on CN 900. For everybody involved, thank you so much for watching on CN 900. My name is Sean Belegian, where your final score this afternoon, Northern Michigan knocks off your Warriors by a score of 75-71. Goodbye from Midtown Detroit.